Hi there, my beautiful world. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from tinahills.com, and this is your tarot forecast for the Pisces new moon coming up on the 23rd. So let us not waste any time. Let us get straight to understanding the astrology a bit before I move on to reading for the 12 signs. Everything is very centered in Pisces, because of course we have Neptune in rulership in Pisces, and we've got the new moon that's coming up in the sign of Pisces, and we've got Chiron, Black Moon, Lilith, and Venus in Aries. We've got Mars in exaltation in Capricorn. So you see, interestingly, it is air, and air with not air, water with Pisces. It is earth with Capricorn, and earth with Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter. All of those luminaries are in Capricorn. And we have fire with Aries, and we have water. So there is a lot of potential for growth and development, of course, with Chiron and Black Moon Lilith in Aries and their beautiful meeting. That is, we are exacting to that, and from March onwards, 2 months, we will have them close enough to be called a conjunction. And this is going to be a profound time, because Black Moon Lilith and Chiron meeting are like Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. So let's get straight to Pisces. This time I want to begin my reading with Pisces. Pisces, you have a Mercury retrograde in your sign, and Mercury is in detriment in your sign. And you have the Sun in Pisces. So this is going to be a time of Sun and Moon in Pisces. So this is going to be a time of seeding new things. If you have a Pisces ascendant, concentrate on your body and self. If you have a Pisces moon, it's emotions, too much of emotions, overflowing, going into escapism. If it is a sun, then this is in a sense going to muddle with your ambitions, maybe your soul goals, because at this moment you feel extremely foggy, or there could be a lack of clarity. Pisces, let's connect a bit. I have been reading with these for a while, so let's connect with the cards and place them on my heart chakra and continue. So for Aries, let's see what I have for you. So I have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about a gift, a blessing from the universe or from someone. Literally investment coming through, or some funds that you were expecting, maybe you waited for a bit, is finally coming through. Okay, even if you don't see them coming in your hand right away, it could mean that this is happening immediately as the retrograde clears up, post-March sometime. Mercury is going direct in March sometime, so check that out. This could, of course, also mean somebody from the past giving you something like an inheritance, because Mercury retrograde brings back people from the past. So this is clearly a blessing for you, Aries. Let us understand more with the oracle. I want to keep these short and sweet, so let's... So it's beautiful because there's a sense of purification that I think in a way Aries sort of purifies your mind, body, soul to receive this abundance that the universe is offering you. Okay, because this is really changing the way you feel, changing the way you see the universe, see and experience. Finances and career is probably something that is keeping you in a loop that is distracting you from really concentrating on your love life at this moment. This too shall clear, of course. Venus is in your sign with Black Moon Lilith. You're probably very libidinal, And now Saturn has gone into its Mars, your ruler, has gone into a sign of exaltation, which is again another cardinal sign, so it will start squaring Aries. Let's understand for Taurus. Taurus, yes. We did Pisces, Aries, Taurus. So Taurus, you are experiencing lots of new things with this Uranus transit through your sign, and very soon Venus will be in your sign, which is going to bring about a sort of a fresh energy into your love and finances. If things have been difficult for you to consolidate the way you want to, it's going to get better. There'll be more functional approaches that will come to you. So you know, Sun is also, of course, in a very harmonious aspect to Uranus in your sign. Sun is in Pisces, and this is a sextile configuration. Let's understand. Profound. You are very emotional about someone right now, Taurus. I think in a way this is a feeling of love. Some could be someone older than you, or you could be the person who's older, and this person you've fallen in love with is someone younger, and you've connected on a soul-to-soul basis. I feel Spirit is telling me that there are some lamentations. Maybe you were unable to truly express your emotions, but I think since Mercury's harmony is going retrograde in a sign which is harmonious to yours, you will not feel so bad, although this is a sign where Mercury is in detriment, so confusion could reign paramount. But right now, I think this is definitely about you having some very pleasurable, emotional, sensual experiences. For some of you girls, or you know, whatever your gender is, this could be a masculine sort of an energy coming to you, and really you know, invigorates you, gives you new lease on life. King of Cups is very empathic. Some of you film actresses, filmmakers, this could be a financier who's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and he gives you that support. So there is abundant earth magic to be had, Taurus. Okay, fairies are blessing you. Work with totems, work with animal totems, work with herbs. You know, you're a green witch because Taurus is a sign of vegetation. So work with these things, and I think you will experience some powerful earth magic. You know, maybe invite that person, this King of Cups, for dinner and cook for him. Because I think Taurus, if you have heavy placements there, you will love that. Let go of control issues. So if there's something you're holding on to and you're trying to control because you feel like if you lose control, because this can happen with fixed signs. So fixed in earth, you know, you want to control scenarios, you want to control people, because that's when you feel secure. But if you do not let go of your control issues, it's not going to flourish, because this is what's hampering your love life right now. And your partner feels a bit out of sorts because feels like you're controlling them. Maybe they want to go somewhere, you're not allowing them, or maybe they want to do something different, you are not allowing it, something like that. Gemini, for you, things are very interesting because this Pisces is Mercury is your ruler, of course. So when Mercury starts going retrograde, things get interesting for Geminis and Virgos. And Pisces is also your 6th house of health, you know. So you have to be careful about your health at this point. Feet related injuries, insomnia, hypertension, okay, all that can pop up. You're waiting for something to come to you, and you've been waiting for a while. Just don't give up hope, because as your ruler is, you know, going retrograde and then will disappear, will go into the heart of the sun, Kazimi, and then will be born again. And that is this is quite a long Mercury retrograde. Tentatively, there are 3 weeks. This is about 3.5, 4 weeks. So you're waiting for something, maybe even some news, or maybe someone, literally you're waiting for someone to come. And that's really upsetting you. But I think you need to keep your hopes high right now, because spirit is telling me that this person is going to come to you. Okay, if right now you feel dejected, or you work really hard with your team, with a team or your team, and you don't see that the success that you expected, but it's a time of waiting. Learn to shape shift, because think of clouds, how they shape shift. They with the fuel of our imagination, they can become anything. So this immediately is the key word for this, is the symbol is imagination. So what can you shape shift into? Okay, where can your imagination take you? I think that is something you need to think about, Gemini, because imagination again is not something you really delve into. Or you do have an active imagination, but not in a Piscean sense, and that is where your ruler is swimming right now, in the mutable Neptunian waters of Pisces, and Mercury is hot. So this can be problematic. Mercury always travels with the sun. Express your love. If there's someone and you really want to talk to them, you can shape shift in the reality into whatever you want to make it. Okay, you can shape shift the whole reality. You are waiting for something to come to you, it will come to you, but I think you need to take those steps. You need to take that step, maybe say something, or just discover something about them, and then maybe become their friend to start off with. I don't know. Cancerians, this is a 5th house activation. Children, I'm sorry, Cancerians. No, again, I said 5th house. This is your 9th house. Okay, and this is interesting because Pisces is again a water sign like yours, and it's deep, it's profound, it's psychic. Okay, Mars has now gone into your 7th house. Okay, and you've seen a lot of 7th house activation, Cancer, of course, with all this stuff that's going on in Capricorn, Pluto, Saturn's going to skip out of there, so you're going to find some reprieve, and you're going to be able to really enjoy what you've been missing in the 7th house. For some of you, this has been a time of deepening, Cancerians, with your loved ones. You've found a deeper meaning in your relationship. And Saturn moving out of your 7th, moving into the 8th, it's quite a journey for you, because this is going to be again Saturn's rulership, and North Node will also slip out of your sign. Time of great changes. A fight awaits you, something that has been nagging you, something maybe a problem you laid to rest, but there are remnants of it that will keep coming back. Maybe people you want to escape will keep coming back at you, and they want to have one final word with you, and I think you have to give them that. This is also about really trying hard at something, okay? And this, to me, the keyword is swimming against the tide. So in a sense, Cancerians, this journey could be a bit overwhelming, and a lot of 5th house activation means children. So at a time, children are very sensitive. Even creativity, I think, is deeply enhanced with the 9th house. 5th house, I'm off to 5th house. With the 9th house, foreigners get activated, and higher studies. So you're going to be looking at publishing, maybe looking at exploring new cultures, Cancerian. Okay? There's going to be a tremendous synergy with you right now, okay? Although you have all these problems that are coming at you, you will have this tremendous synergy about you, and you will be able to deal with it, okay? Whatever's coming at you, remember that nothing is larger than what you make of it. the whole juggernaut of fears and demons, can come at you. But it is safe for you to love. A very precious message to Cancerians, because they're always the ones giving love. So sometimes they need to be reminded that this is a sacred space for you to love. Leo, Pisces is your 8th house, so other people's money, taxes, debt. This is a house of death and rebirth also. So in a sense, you could be rebirthing a part of you, a part that is deeply buried, a part that is the unconscious, 8th house of the unconscious, Pluto's domain. So a very deep and profound moment. And since this is 8th house and I got Ace of Pentacles, I can tell you that this could be about your partner receiving a bonus or some kind of promotion, or you're getting a funding, because 8th house are other people's money. So your partner, your business partner gives you money to do something, okay, or you or gets money to boost a company, or you get a new business opportunity that really puts you center stage and gives you the potential to realize your legacy. Okay, I sense some really heavy energies with getting a huge boon and some sort of partnership coming your way. 8th house again, secrets, everything that's hidden. You never know what comes of that. As I said, veiled, Leo. Everything is veiled right now. Okay, so also this could have to do with foreign people, because Venus and Black Moon Lilith and the dwarf planet Eris and Chiron are in your 9th house. So it could have to do with someone who's far away, someone you're really attracted to, someone you want to open up to. And in the love department, separation. In some way you are separated from the one you love and the one you truly crave, Leo, and that is driving you insane. Okay, it could be a sort of nostalgia that someone you hold dear, someone you have not been able to let go of. I think something, 8th house activation always brings up these issues. So all right, did we do that? Separation, yes. Okay, so Virgo, Pisces is your polarity, your 7th house, and this card just fell out for you. Knight of Cups, twin flames, soulmate, someone water sign who comes to you with a proposal, wants to marry you, wants to go on an adventure with you, super empathic, super sensual, very emotionally fluid, connected. I sense a Pisces man coming to you, Virgo. Spirit is telling me Pisces man or Pisces woman, okay, is coming and will proclaim his love for you in a way that you, so I'm going to pick another card, of course, because that just fell out. And here we've got the moon. So we've got a deep connection to the womb, a deep connection to the light and dark side. And you have the entry of this person in your life. This person was like a sort of a dream come true. And if you thought that the stuff of twin flames and soulmates was rubbish, Virgo, you are about to change your mind. Mark my words. Very soon, I don't know, soon is again very, relative, very personal. So if you use hoodoo manifestation techniques like petition paper, if you use tantric meditation for summoning, tantric sexual meditation for summoning, or if you do any form of spirit divination for summoning, then it'll work quicker, or whatever your methods are. But whenever that is, something very special, a very special relationship is coming to you, Virgo. Okay? And you're the only one who's got 2 cards, because Spirit threw out that card for you. And you have your ancestors' blessing. Okay, and this person, whoever's coming, is deeply connected to you and your ancestors in a way. Okay, even if they are from a different race. There is some kind of psychic, spiritual connection there, okay? And I think that's beautiful, Virgo. This was one of the best readings so far through this video. Right, in the love department, it's quite clear romantic feelings are there for someone. So some of you already know who this Knight of Cups is, but he's probably not opened up. And I have a sense this is Pisces. It could be a marriage proposal, mark my words, for some of you Virgos, okay? All right, Libra. This is 6th house, house of hidden enemies, small animals, pets, companion animals, health, everyday habit patterns. So there's a definite rewiring of all those themes that I just spoke about. It could be a bit heavy, of course, with the way, 6th house is a problematic house. But all that Venus energy in your 7th is probably doing you good, connecting you deeper, taking you, but also Chiron, the presence of Chiron and Black Moon Lilith. All the problems about your relationship are surfacing. And in a sense, if you're communicating, I think you can get rid of a lot of stagnant issues. Wow, another Knight of Pentacles this time. So Libra, this is a person coming into, for some of you, this is a person that's coming into your life. He's earth sign, so possibly Taurus, Virgo gap. And he's very, stable, very functional, very practical, very logical. Can have to do with business. Okay, can have to do with finances and knows these lines. And he's probably here to take you on an adventure. For some of you, yes, this is a romantic love interest. And they will literally bring with them luxury and opulence. So they could take you traveling, they could buy you gifts, luxury gifts. In a sense, this is going to be nice for you, Libra, okay? Very, very nice. And if this is not a person, this is more about taking your financial ideas to the next level. You have the Page of Pentacles, which is a very, the Ace of Pentacles, which is the beginning, and then Page, which is the text that you have to send about the idea. And Knight is about that pitching that project, So for some of you, this is about that. For some of you, this is making good of your investment or investing correctly. But if this is a person, they can be very moody, very temperamental, very stubborn, very fixated. Okay, that is something you've got to, the pros and cons of every energy vibration. That's just something you can't avoid. Okay, this just fell. In a sense, this may appear to be quiet, placid in the beginning, but there is a sense of a volcano erupting. So this person could be full of rage also. Okay, or this could also be a creative volcano or passionate volcano in the best situation, where you're so sexually connected that you sort of bond with each other like that, and there's a volatility to the sexual component. Honeymoon, this is literally you taking time off with each other, having fun, connecting, falling in love, and all of those wonderful things. Libra. Now Scorpio. This is quite interesting, Scorpio, for you, because now Mars has gone into your 3rd house, who's your ruler in traditional system. And of course, you already have your modern ruler Pluto already sitting there. You have Jupiter also sitting there. So siblings, neighborhoods, the way you communicate, all of that is being fired up by Mars. Saturn is going to dip out of Capricorn and move into Aquarius, which is your 4th house of family foundations, bringing some support, hopefully, or some constriction to that area, where you probably have to fend for someone or look after your family in a more structured way. Okay, and then of course in your 5th house, you have this beautiful new moon, which is in Pisces, where Mercury is going retrograde. So, yeah, Scorpio. Things are looking interesting. Mars in your third. Let's see how that one goes. King of Wands. Some of you, this is, of course, a person. As I said, there are 4 layers to a tarot card. And I strongly sense for some of you Scorpios, this is going to be a Leo energy. Or even Aries, because with this Venus, Chiron, Black Moon, Lilith, Eris in Aries, there's a lot of fire activation. So I don't see this person as a Sagittarius, but could be. And this person sort of brings about this real glamour component into your life and takes you out, maybe partying, and introduces you to people, and you have a really good time. It's very creative energy, very spontaneous, very adventurous, but probably older than you, or you could be older. There's an age difference, okay, with this person. For some of you, this is you being able to execute your creative project and really finding success in that, because kings are all about the final, success story in 3D. The king, that's when you become a king, right? So this is the maturation of the creative impulse. For some of you, this is you maturing into your sexual awareness. King of Wands can be very sexual, okay? And creativity is what I see. Fireworks, literally, passion for some of you. If you are willing to receive, this person can bring about some ancient shamanic knowledge to you, okay? Be it ayahuasca, peyote, whatever race or creed they are probably interested in such shamanic rituals, and they are probably going to bring some of that to you. So, and you're interested in that. You're interested in anything that blurs reality because you want to investigate, right? Some of you Scorpios, it's a clear indication that Spirit wants you to give your relationship a chance. Okay, give it a chance. Now, moving on to Sagittarius. With Sagittarius, this energy in the Pisces full moon is 4th house of family and foundations. So that is shaking up and probably getting an emotional reboot. And in your 5th, which is Aries, you of course have Chiron, Black Moon, Lilith. So new romances could be coming up right now. You are looking at emotions. The Page of Cups. Some of you, this is children. I just spoke about your 5th house with Black Moon, Lilith, Aries, conjunction, and Chiron there, the conjunction of all of them. So this is going to be very precious. And Lilith and Chiron will stay for 2 months in a conjunction. Okay, this exacts sometime in March and continues. Exacts Feb end and continues March, April. So, and then they're in the same sign. Lilith, of course, stays in a sign for 9 months. So this tells me this is your child for some of you Sag people. And he or she is probably emotional. And I think this is going to be a time of opening up, because this person needs some guidance, which you will be able to provide, Sagittarius. Okay, some sort of, maybe you give them a philosophy. For some of you, this could be a niece, nephew, or even an office subordinate, someone who works under you. And with this Pisces new moon, there could be a deepening of relationships between you, a relationship between you. Okay, and where you really connect and have a good conversation. It can be platonic. For many of you, this indeed will be platonic, this precious. See, this fell out for you. Instinct. You will be very instinctual, and somehow you will be very attracted, not necessarily sexual, but platonic, a vibe of this individual. And it's going to be a very instinctual meeting. It's something about you right now. You are honed into that intuition. Sag, there's deception at play in your love life. Okay, so as I said, this could be someone who bears some news. Pages can always be emails and information. Cups are emotions. And if you listen to your instinct, maybe you'll decipher what they're really trying to say. I don't know why Spirit is saying sexual abuse. So for some of you, this could be a clearance or helping someone solve that issue. Okay, so look at the signs that are coming to you, Sag. Yeah, Sag. Okay, I already did that. It was deception. So Capricorn, what can I say? It's your third house. Third house of siblings, third house of neighborhood. A lot of that activation going on. And in your fourth house, of course, you've got Black Moon, Lilith, Chiron, and Venus. So in a sense, your foundations, a lot of healing is taking place with the presence of Chiron. Yes, Chiron exacerbates wounds, but he also provides medicine. Don't forget that, Capricorn. So there is a clear choice in front of you. And at this moment, you're not really sure of what's in front. And you don't know which way to go. The moon is telling you to listen to your intuition. Okay, but you don't have all the facts about you right now. So this decision can be very chaotic. It could be a legal decision, it could be judicial, it could be work related or even relationship related. Swords are usually, they deal with bosses, the noblemen who used to carry swords. Swords are very Martian because Mars rules iron, that makes swords. So there is definitely a very primal character to this choice that you're being asked to take. And no, you don't have all the information, and no matter what happens right now, you will feel like shortchanged. Okay, so maybe you can wait out the Mercury retrograde and then go for it. But this is a very magical time with this Pisces new moon. Okay, this is rebirth, spring equinox. So in a sense, you are going to, whatever choice you make should not be the same old, same old. If there's something that you need to do, stepping out of your comfort zone, do it. Because this is not the time to, just sit back and not allow the rebirth to take place. Because Spirit wants rebirth, which is a very Plutonic theme actually. Capricorn, if you ask me, where you have Pluto in your sign. So you need to love yourself first to truly give your lover love. Because, your partner may feel you're cold or you're not emotionally vested. That's because you don't love yourself somewhere. And that translates into your behavior. So this is something you need to think of, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius, beautiful. This is all in your resource department, Pisces. So you are looking at how to increase your finances, what to do, what not to do. And look, Queen of Swords, Aquarius. Queen of Swords can be a problematic character when she pops up in a reading. She's known to be quarrelsome. She can be someone who has affairs with your lover, or just do he, she, whatever works for you. So this can be a cantankerous sister or mother as well, who's creating a lot of problems in your life. For some of you, this could be the boss who's creating tons of issues. You're really rabble-rousing and, maybe demeaning you. But this could also be clarity for some of you. Every time that the Queen of Swords pops up, it's not necessarily bad. but there could be a very controlling and very cold and detached side to the Queen of Swords. She's not a good mother. She's more into research, study. So publishing, if you're looking to publish a book, yes, very good time. If you're looking for clarity in some kind of legal matter, you could consult with the Queen of Swords, because she could be a lawyer that you may end up finding, or a social worker. She's very concerned about how society operates, okay? And she's very fair and just, though, if you tune into the higher vibrations of this card. I think there's a problematic card for many of you, because we have a wake-up call. I think the Queen of Swords is going to, show you the cracks that were building up in your fort, and it can come tumbling down. So there's something that if it's your relationship and this person comes, and your wife comes to know, your husband comes to know about the presence of this person, that's a wake-up call for you to realize that, what am I doing? Lying, cheating, what's the point of it all? I'm hurting so many people in the whole situation. What's the point of that? So problematic card, as I was thinking of, this was Spirit was sort of pointing me towards. And in the love department, Aquarius, the best way to deal with any problems that the Queen of Swords throws at you and your partner is always heart-to-heart conversations, because the Queen of Swords is very detached from her heart chakra. So she is very good as a commander, as a publisher, as a writer, but she's not great with one-on-one conversations. So if this is somebody who's come into your life and she is someone you fall in love with, then I think you may find it difficult to have a heart-to-heart with her, because she could be very quarrelsome as well. Just fighting for the sake of fighting, just going against you for the sake of going against you, So that was the tarot reading for the 12 signs of the zodiac. Check your sun, moon, ascendant. And share this video if you like what I do. Subscribe, like, comment. And do put timestamps at the bottom if you have time. Thank you. Bye.